Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at KLASK, which is the magnetic game of skill. And I was contacted by the company and asked if I would be interested in reviewing this game. And since I have two young boys that love playing all sorts of games, especially board games, tabletop games, electronic games, I figured this would be right up our alley, great for game night to get some good usage out of it. The best way to describe KLASK is a non-electronic version of air hockey with obstacles built into it. So it sounded like a lot of fun. Now, this is the box that it comes in. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like when you receive it, how to set it up to start playing, and then maybe later on I'll get some shots of the boys and I playing the game itself. So as you turn the box around, you have a look at what the actual board looks like. So there it is. And the object of this is for players to guide magnetic pegs underneath the game table to shoot a ball and score in the opponent's goal. So obviously, if you guys have ever played air hockey, it's pretty much the same concept. You need to have fast hands, quick reactions, quick thinking to be able to get that ball into your opponent's goal. So let me go ahead and open up the box so we can look at what all comes with it. So as you open it up, you have this little bag here, which basically has all your game pieces, the balls, the scoring tokens, and things like that. I'll set this to the side for a second, and then we'll take a look at it once we set up the table itself. And then you have your game table here. So let me go ahead and take this box out of the way. And we'll take the bubble wrap off. All right. And there it is. I can tell you it is nice wooden construction. It looks really, really nice. Again, it looks like something that you would find like at an old pub or, gaming place and stuff like that. Really, really cool. You have your numbers back there. They have the name on the game board there. Really awesome, nice, sturdy construction. Here is your rules, and it's very easy to read through. You can just go ahead and read through it. It shows you how to set it up, and then the different ways that you can score and earn points and things like that. So taking a look at your accessory bag here, inside, you're going to obviously have a couple things. The first things are going to be your scoring tokens, and these are just blue tokens, and they have the word KLASK. And then they instruct you to actually put them at both the 0 markers right there, and then obviously one for the left side and one for the right side. And as you go scoring your points, you'll start moving these over and over, and then the first player to get to 6 points actually wins. The other things that you have inside are you have these little magnetic pieces here. And if you guys notice here in the middle of the board, you have 3 little white circles. And it asks you to go ahead and place those little magnetic pieces with the magnets facing up right there. And again, these are going to be your obstacles. And again, that is the main difference between air hockey, which you don't have obstacles, and KLASK. And then you have your actual game pieces. So here is your game piece, and you're going to have 2 of these, one for each player. And this is actually comprised of 2 parts. So you have your game piece on the top here, which is going to rest on the top of the game board. And then you have your kind of thicker piece here, which you will reach underneath and it'll make contact with it. Now, this is what you're going to use to move your game piece on the top of the board, and to be able to hit the ball into your opponent's goal. Now the goal is actually these little recessed circles right in there, and then you have your game ball here. Now you actually get an extra game ball and an extra one of those magnets in case you lose it or something like that. So the concept of the game is, again, to get your ball into your opponent's goal. Now there is a couple different ways to earn points. The first one is obviously making the ball into your opponent's goal. That's going to earn you 1 point. The second one is if a player gets close enough to one of these magnetic pieces and one of them attaches to it, that's fine. But if you get a second one attached to it, then that is actually going to earn another point for your opponent. So right there, that's going to be another point for your opponent. So this is why they're considered obstacles, and that's because as you're moving your piece around, you're not going to want to get too close to these, or else they'll stick to your game piece there. The third way of earning a point is if you accidentally make your game piece into your own goal, because obviously now it's stuck in there and you can't get it out. So that's going to earn your opponent another point. And then the fourth way is if you get too, if you get too much into the game and accidentally your game piece falls and you lose connection with the magnet, then that's going to earn your opponent another point. So again, as you see, as you start earning points and you start moving your discs, through the different numbers here, and the first player to get to 6 wins. So, it is. It seems like it's a pretty nice and fun game. It's very easy to use, very easy to pick up, which is the best thing. And I think the fact that they just kind of included this little magnetic way of doing this, you just reach your hand underneath. There is actually a piece of wood that comes down in the center here, so it doesn't allow you to go past the center portion there. Kind of the equivalent of not being able to reach too far when you're playing air hockey and stuff like that. So it keeps it fair. You're kind of like on your side of the board here. Now, to start out the game, the youngest player places the ball on either one of the corners that they want, and then they start from there. And then from there, you just start playing. Whoever scores, obviously will place the ball on their corner and then start it over. And from there you go until you get to 6 points. So it seems like it's very easy to understand, very easy to pick up, and it should be a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do now is I'll go ahead and move the shot over to the dining room table. I'll explain the rules to the boys and see if I can get a shot of them playing it. All right, guys, so we went ahead and set up the game. I explained to you guys the rules and how to play, yes?
Yeah!
All right, so Michael, you're the youngest. Here's the game ball. Go ahead and start. Christopher, you ready? Go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah.
Right. So he made the goal, so Michael gets a point. We'll move his token over to 1. Go ahead and take the ball out and keep going. Oh, wait. Michael made it into his own goal, so now Christopher gets a point. Go ahead, Chris, go ahead. Oh,
No.
Christopher gets another point. All right. 1 more. Oh, no, 2 more. Go ahead, Christopher. Yeah, there. Good job. All right, Michael, you get a point. Go ahead, Christopher. Oh, you lost control.
So I get a point.
You get a point. Here's the ball. Go.
What about the...
Oh, good job, Michael.
I need one more.
One more.
Point.
Oh,
No, Chris needs one.
1 more.
Let's reset the magnets.
Okay, let's reset the magnets. All right, last point. Let's see who's going to get it. Michael, pull the ball out. All right, guys, so after playing a couple of rounds of KLASK, what did you think? Do you guys like it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Michael, was it easy to understand the rules and how to play?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
All right, so you think you're going to be playing a lot of this game?
Yeah.
All right, guys, so as you saw, that was the gameplay. They had a lot of fun playing this game. They played a couple rounds. It has a slight little learning curve right at the beginning, but it's mainly more getting used to the way the pieces move on the board and the way the ball moves across the field as well. It was very easy to explain to them the rules, the regulations, how to set it up, and the points. And once you do that, then they had a lot of fun playing it. They're actually still playing the game. That's why I'm showing you guys the box here. But for the most part, since it's so easy to understand, they'll be able to set it up themselves the next time they want to play. So the next family game night, you can bring this out and play it. Or the next party you have, you can go ahead and do that. And again, it is only for 2 players. But as you saw, the game moves really quickly, the scoring and stuff like that. So the first player to get to 6 points can actually challenge another player to come up and play them, and you'll have a lot of fun doing it. So there it is. That is KLASK, the magnetic game of skill. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.